Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Torrential Potential 2. I am Rawrquaza. I'm going to turn down my audio slightly. This is a momentous occasion because the game has updated. The first, big update since the game was released. It is update build ID 3731106, which is really cool. So what are the changes? Well, lots of things. Lots of cool things that are awesome, and I'm excited to talk about them. I'm going to play as one of either the Huntress. The Huntress had some changes. Artificer had some changes. Just slight number tweaks, basically, more or less. I should probably play as Artificer. Did I play as Artificer recently? Let me roll the die. I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna... Where's my die at? My cat's knocked it off my chair. It's gone. I'm gonna play as Artificer today. If you want to see a different character, what you have to do is you have to go into my Discord channel, and then inside of the Risk of Rain channel in my Discord, the Discord is linked in the description of this video, today's ARG, get Quaza's next character chosen. What you're going to do is in the Risk of Rain channel in my Discord, first of all, you need to type into general chat. It's super hard to do. You can't do all this. In general chat, you need to say something, say I need a role, in the Discord, and then that gets you a role so that you can talk in the Risk of Rain channel. And then in the Risk of Rain channel, you do #salmon space the character that you want to play, that you want me to play. So, #salmon Artificer, #salmon Huntress. And this will allow me, don't explain yourself, but it has to be in the Risk of Rain channel in my Discord, and I will tabulate the results. And the next video after this one is released. After, I don't know, I might record another one, but the #salmon picked character will be chosen at a later date. So if you want to see someone specific, that's the next ARG character selection. So what are the changes? We got big changes. They've been listening to us and implementing things. Fire elites. Hey, look, fire elites no longer fucking murder you. The burning damage is now like it's a thing that you can stack. It's a status effect, but you can see it on your buff bar. And when you get hit by someone who's burning, you get fire burning stacks. Burning stacks can take a maximum of 5% of your health per burning stack. So you won't get burned down quite as quickly, but you can have many burning stacks at once. So you can still die, but now you can see why you're dying, and it's a little bit more fair. And also, certain things have been adjusted. Certain enemies don't apply stacks nearly as quickly. Like Blazing Stone Titans, for example, don't apply 24 stacks of burning in one tick. They fixed that. Ticks, burning does tick at twice the frequency now, but it does the same overall damage. So the 5% maximum per stack of your maximum health and shields. And then, so that's the big one. The big scary monsters are kind of still big and scary. Elder Lemurian is particularly scary because they ramp up. Just the default Elder Lemurian, doesn't even have to be a fire elite, ramps up burning stacks pretty quickly, which is a little scary. Then you got, if I'm going to scroll down here, Ice Elites. Wait till you see the Ice Elites if you haven't yet. They are frickin' sweet. They have a visual rework on their on-death explosion. And instead of doing, it does less damage, but, so previously the number was 350% if you were at the very epicenter of the explosion. They removed the epicenter, so now if you're anywhere in the AoE of this ice explosion right here, there you go, look at that. Look at those freaking graphics. So nice. If you're anywhere in that explosion, you do take a flat 150% versus 350 before, but you also get frozen. The player is frozen for 1.5 seconds or something. And they're setting that number low to test They said they might change it later when they get more feedback and kind of balance testing, which is cool. So the ice elites are now a credible threat. I have died to them at least once. Because you get frozen and then just murdered. So now their ice elites are a little bit of a bigger threat. Lightning elites, their lightning bombs are now very visible. So previously, they were a little bit hard to see. They've had a slight graphical rework when they're on the ground. And they stick to players instead. So if you get hit by a lightning elite, they shoot you, they hit you with a bomb, and the bomb will explode, so you're actually taking like 2 hits of damage. It's not double damage, but it is a significant amount. And things like really scary enemies now are elite lightning bison, because they have such a large hit, and then their burst, the ball that explodes also does a ton of damage. So those are things to watch out for now. Also, things that can't be avoided, like lightning wisps, are really scary. Okay, so the next big change is magma worms, and I'm just reading these patch notes off of the patch note. There's several places you can do it. You can go on the on their Discord, the official Risk of Rain 2 Discord channel. You can go to the Steam news page. Reddit, probably. Maybe Twitter. I don't know, dude. There's places. Go check them out. Maybe I'll link them in the description. Maybe I'll forget. Likely that I will forget, but anyway. Magma worms now have 2 movement types. So previously they had to leap into the air and, you know, get confused and get stuck in one position. Now they have that, where they leap into the air and fire, you know, and stuff. And they also have, like, swimming in the ground. And they are very cool while they're swimming in the ground. Where are the freaking items? There's nothing over here? Not a single thing? We have 2 items on this stage. What the actual heck? And this healing drone. Well, 3 items, I guess. Look at all these health shrines, though. What the heck? We're 5 minutes in. I have 2 items. This is not good. Let me up. Let me up. No! You know what? What if I do this? Honestly, just kill me. This run is terrible. Please end my existence. You won't. I guess I have 3 items. The cube does count as an item. Don't forget. Okay, we're just gonna sit right here for a moment. I'm alive. Okay. Where was I? Magma worms have 2 things. You'll see that. I think magma worms need some more tweaks. I like their movement now. It's really cool. But they are very... They're not very threatening, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. And, you know, we'll talk more about that if we see them. But, you know, there's time to fix these things, please. Oh my god. Don't kill me. Oh my god. I can't stand here. I, in fact, can't stand anywhere, including right here. No, I'm dead. This is death. I've died. No, I killed him and he clapped me. Alright, that's fine. That was a horrible, horrible run. We almost clutched it out there, but that's alright. We didn't... Artificer needs items, and... Well, okay, my Artificer. My Artificer play requires items to live. I don't know. It's fine. There's a kitty here. What does the kitty need? This kitty has been just nuts. Needs attention. Poor kitty. Do you need some food? Is that... Are you gonna make me feed you? Maybe I should go feed him really quick. Hold on. Hold on. Take this moment to go look at the patch notes. I'll be right back. One sec. Feeding the kitty. Topping off the food bowl. It's actually got plenty of food in there. He just wants it, wants fresher food. Okay, anyway, that's fine. The next big change is that, oh yeah, worms also have less armor, which makes them take a lot of damage, and you can damage their segments independently. And those two changes combined make killing magma worms very fast. Maybe too fast. I'm not quite sure. I'll need to experiment more. It's, in my experience, it's very, very, very quick. Magworms tend to be extremely dead most of the time. And overloading magworm is very easy now as a result. I think the damage, something got lost because the burning doesn't apply the way it did before, and their movement, well, when they're, I'll explain, I'll talk about it more later, remind me. Just kidding, you can't, because I'm recording this in the past for you. Good luck. The next big change is moving on from Magma Worm. If you obliterate yourself upon the altar, you get, all the players that are in the game get 5 lunar coins, which is cool. It's the legit way to get lunar coins now that people were asking for, kinda. So that's sweet. Now we actually have kind of an endpoint if your run's bad. If your run's good, you just keep going for fun. But if you're having like a really crappy run, you can squeeze it out, get that 5 lunar coin reward at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, so that's cool. I'm into that. I don't know if that's a permanent solution or just a temporary short-term solution. Either way is kind of okay for me. It seems like a neat thing anyway. And now people can stop freaking hacking their lunar coin totals. I don't know. I feel like lunar coin stockpiling is weird because it generates... If you want a good run, all you have to do is stockpile lunar coins or cheat them in, and then buy all the imp shrines, and then buy all the gestures of the drowned, and then you're good. You can use it to... I don't know. You set your own level of difficulty. You determine how much you're willing to cheat or whatever in games, and that's fine as long as it's single player. I'm okay with you doing whatever you want. But for me, I don't know. I do like that we have more access to lunar coins, but I'm gonna have to temper my usage of them because I think, especially like Gesture of the Drowned is so strong, and I don't know if it. I don't know. It's a weird like dynamic. Like, I'll have to self-censor my own usage of lunar items because I don't want to turn every run into Gesture of the Drowned, you know, whatever. It is very strong. Gesture of the Drowned, I guess one of the better ones being Gesture of the Drowned plus Royal Capacitor to just murder everything. It's fun being Thor, and it's a good build, you know, your first time, but then, I don't know. Sometimes it's okay. Anyway, moving on. Lunar coins. A little bit of a polarizing discussion. Maybe if you get the addition of additional lunar items in the future, it'll kind of even out so that not everything is OP. There's an ant on my monitor. Get off! What do you do for ants on your monitor? There have been like... It's like one every day. I'll see one ant on my monitor, total. What do? Please. Why are they on my monitor? There's no food over here. Are they attracted to electrical currents? Is that something I read somewhere? I don't remember. Screw you, ants. I'm gonna kill these beetles in effigy of you. Okay. So, okay, moving on. Changes. Hellfire Tincture. Radius increased from 6 meters to 9 meters. Doesn't mean I like it. Still bad, maybe. What else you got? hold on, I'm looking. Hermit crabs. Hermit crabs have less base health. Wait, hold on. Let me scroll down. Oh. Proc coefficient of hermit crabs. Laser. Sorry, no. Sorry. Proc coefficient of mortar attack on the hermit crabs from 3 to 15 hundredths. From 3 to 15 hundredths. From 3, they reduced the proc coefficient of hermit crab 3 to 1500. 15 hundredths of 1. 0.15. 0.15. It's very much... So this affects the burn damage of burning elites. This affects the, you know... It's very much less stuff on the elite. Elite burning hermit crab, the icy damage... Shocky boys, all that stuff. Where are we at? There's a lot of stuff up there. Why is there so much stuff up there? Okay, so... You know what? We're probably gonna run out of money after playing these shrines. What are you doing? The Stone Titan. The proc coefficient of his laser... primarily affecting the duration of burning effects, was reduced from 1 to... Oh, fuck. Sorry. Okay. Hermit crab... My bad. That was the wrong one. Stone Titan was from 1 to 15 hundredths. Hermit crab is from 3 to 1/2. So that was my mistake. Hermit crab was 3 to 1/2. Stone Titan was 1 to 0.15. And Hermit crab's health was reduced slightly. Imp's health was reduced slightly. Artificer. Artificer's proc coefficient on Flame Bolt, the left click, went from 0.2 to 1. So proc coefficient of 1 now on this basic attack. The proc coefficient on Snap Freeze Pillars went from 0 to 1. So now you can proc things with the ice, which is pretty cool. The Snap Freeze Explosion Radius was increased from 1.5 meters to 2.5 meters to alleviate it not always freezing enemies who trigger it. Consider these bug fixes. Artificer had mistakenly low proc coefficients. Huntress also proc coefficient was raised from 0.1 on the Arrow Rain, the 4th ability, 0.1 to 0.2, so doubled, but still very, very low. I don't know how to feel about that one. I mean, it's good, but is it good enough? Sort of thing. There's an item over there. I think I should just get going here. Check out what this thing is. What else? Time now pauses and in between levels. Oh, Mercenary. Dude, this one's good. Mercenary's duration on his dash was extended. I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, alright. Mercenary. Shaped glass is a questionable prospect, actually. Because we don't have any mobility, so we'll see how it works. But on the dash, the cooldown between dashes, the duration to recast the dash after you hit an enemy, that was increased. So now you can dash through an enemy, quickly cast your Eviscerate, and then you still should have time. It was increased by a second, from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. So you should have time to like Eviscerate in between a combo, or Whirlwind easier. I don't know, Whirlwind a couple of times perhaps. So that's cool. Commando is interesting because they wrote improved Full Metal Jacket impact graphics. Full Metal Jacket being phase rounds, which is the name of the skill in 2 rather than 1. So that's the piercing shot. And I want to read this because it says, we think that a majority of the Commando's problems are actually visual effects and sound effects making him feel weak and boring. This is a small first step. Towards that, a full pass will be done in a later patch. This is interesting because I don't know. I don't know if he's boring. I think he might just be not great. And maybe what they're saying is, like, their internal testing, he should be that, like, they've balanced him the best they think, and maybe just he still doesn't feel like what people want him to be. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. I'm willing to give him a chance, although I don't. It feels like it doesn't. I don't know. Commando's bad, or he's good, but he's very item heavy. He needs many items. If anyone needed a visual effects / sound effects adjustment, I almost feel like Commando or Huntress. Huntress is the one. Most of Huntress's non-glaive skills kind of feel wimpy. Well, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what they do. I await. I'll wait for further changes there, and we'll see what happens. Other than that, there's a bunch of things like time pausing and intermission stages, like the Bazaar, which is good. We asked for that. A bunch of fixes that solve, client issues, like being stuck in the pod or the floor disappearing, causing you to fall forever or whatever. Wake of Vultures and Transcendence. This is a big change. Wake of Vultures and Transcendence. When you picked them up, or when you entered a new stage, you would... before it would give you the... Like, it remakes your character when you enter a new stage. It would give you the item, and you would be stuck at 1 health because it needed to recharge before it could be used. Now they've changed it so that that doesn't happen anymore. I'm getting some weird, like, hitching. Not at the moment, but, like, occasionally. It's very strange. They also have added a 3-second spawn invulnerability. There's so many good patches here. We got... You can ping elites now, which is good for multiplayer, and they'll show up as an elite enemy. That's a regular jellyfish. If it was a burning elite, it would be a burning jellyfish, that sort of thing. Which is very cool, useful for multiplayer. Engineer turret AI has been adjusted so that it's hopefully stopped being quite as, janky and stop not shooting. Let me ping this guy. Look at that. Wants to attack Blazing Lemurian. Okay. Please don't kill me. We need to be very careful. There are many, not Lemurians, many... Oh no, I'm dead. Goodbye. Alright, well, I got stuck. And died. That was shaped glass. Man! Artificer, dude. This is just patch notes. I'm sorry about these Artificer plays. They are not great. I am not incredibly focused on the game, but I also shouldn't be playing this poorly. Okay, so Transcendence and Wake of Vultures now... So this makes Wake of Vultures now alright. The other thing, there is a bug that was introduced with Wake of Vultures. With the Wake of Vultures change. If you pick up Wake of Vultures and then you kill a Shock Elite, it gives you 50% of your shields as Shock, like normal. But then when the Wake of Vultures, like, Shock Elite effect expires, you gain that shield as health over your maximum cap. So if you had 100 health, I'm simplifying, if you had 100 health and you killed an elite, a Shock Elite, it would give you 50 shields on top of your health, and then when the Shock Elite effect expired, you would have 150 health. You wouldn't, if that health acts like regular health, if it expired, if you took damage, you could take 20 damage and go down to 130 health, but it wouldn't regen back up to 150. So it's like a temporary shield kind of thing, like permanent temporary shield. permanent until it gets deleted. But you can actually stack this effect, and it's deleted on when you go through a new stage too. So it's a kind of a weird interaction. I don't really know. It's not intended, and it'll probably be fixed. But right now, Wake of Vultures is all right. I don't think Wake of Vultures is bad now that the previous like Shock Elite thing has been fixed. It's now like an okay item because it's just a passive that occasionally gives you some boosts in damage, or gives you some burns, or throws some shock balls at enemies. I don't really know what the ice affix does for you. It may make you explode if you die with it on, but that doesn't really help. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it just gives you more damage or something. I don't know. But there we are. It's Wake of Vultures is now fixed. I mean, we got Bloom can now be turned off in the settings. Frozen materials now actually always display if you freeze an enemy, or they should properly display now. Oh, I've been frozen. Look at that. What else we got? Fixes, just general, some really good stuff, and I'm really happy that Hopos, they're making good things happen. Good stuff. I'm excited. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for the update. Hopefully, this should alleviate some of our angst. I don't know, dude. The new patch is good. I want to see a magma worm. I don't know if it's gonna happen this episode because we're 30 minutes in. I'll play. We'll see how this run goes. Hopefully, we can get past the first stage or the second stage. Excuse me. What are we doing wrong as Artificer here? We're dying. Don't die. Personal shield generator is really good. If we had shaped glass with personal shield generator, it interacts very well because as long as if you have transcendence, then your shield counts as health and shaped glass reduces it. But if you don't have transcendence and you take personal shield generators, your shaped glass does not affect the shields. The shields do not get halved. So it's a very good item to stack when you have shaped glass, or vice versa if you have a lot of shield generators, then that's a very effective way to mitigate shaped glass being drawback. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I'm living. Yeah. Wow. Actually incredible. Actually fucking incredible. Amazing. Dude, I'm so glad that my skill level... I also have $15 when you start out? Does that always happen? Am I just blind? Why do I have $15? Did it carry over from that last game? I killed something at the exact last second. I wonder if that's an actual bug and not just you always start with $15, you freaking idiot. Then I wonder if you could like kill a very large enemy but not gain the gold, instantly, like, quickly move back to the menu, start a new game, and gain, like, 10,000 or 100,000 even, let's go big, gold on the first stage, buy everything for $25, and then gain, like, 7 levels worth of experience within mere moments. It'd be kind of a cool thing to test if anyone is bored. Give me this. Okay, so this time I'm going to not freaking die. We're gonna play safely and cautiously. I'm not going to put myself into situations where I'm going to die. We're gonna hit the teleporter in a reasonable, amount of time, so as to not make my enemies scale. Basically, I'm saying I need to focus on my gameplay a little bit more, because while we were talking about while we were talking about the updates, I was letting it slip a little. And I think some of those deaths were preventable. My throat is killing me. I have been streaming forever, and then I stopped streaming and I started recording videos. And this is like, I've recorded some Nova Drift videos. Excuse me while I take a drink. I was recording some Nova Drift before this for like 2 hours. Nova Drift videos will be up whenever. I don't know. Nova Drift is pretty fun. And then now I'm recording this. And I really want to play Risk of Rain. But like my throat, man. Okay, let's hit the teleporter. I would describe this as a situation where I could have prevented all that damage. Like, we didn't need to fall down there, kill ourselves doing that. But, you know, whatever. We should be able to live through this teleporter then. Oh! Okay, this is fine, actually. This is, like, actually not terrible. What the heck? This is really good for me because I am, you know, this lady. And I have culling, which is really good. Another bug that was introduced actually was shields. Instead of recharging, if they reach the recharge requirement, they instead just instantly recharge, and this affects players and enemies. Nice, easy, good stuff. See, I am a good video game player. I play the video game good. Now I can start the banter. The banter is, don't die, I need your business. Don't kill me. What do we got? Food. I need food. Current bodily needs. Food. Okay, check. After this, I will get food. What do we got? I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm gonna stay up. What else we got? Look. I'm not gonna say horny. I know you were thinking it. That's just, don't do that. Come on, man. Why am I doing this? Because I have no integrity whatsoever. Give me an active item. Gesture of the Drowned, huh? We're just gonna do that. Yeah, here's how you play Artificer. Just easy. Get a bunch of lunar coins and use those to win. Artificer is cool, but... And I love her Rasengan. But I don't know. I have no problem with Artificer. I have no quarrel with you, man. She has some pretty cool stuff going on, but she also... I don't know. I don't know what to say, really. I don't like her basic attack. I think that if her basic attack... I want her wall to block projectiles, and I want her basic attack to do something better. I don't know what. Scale with attack speed. Give me more maximum charges based on attack speed. And we'll call it a day. Wall block projectiles. Attack speed affects your basic attack better. And then I will be like, alright, Artificer, let's go. I'm already kind of, a little bit, sometimes, like Artificer, let's go, but other times I'm like, man, I need like breaks, is what I'm saying. I need a break from Artificer every now and then. And I don't really, like, you can't stack attack speed on her. There's things that she can't do. Because any character can be on kill effect person. There's no character that really stands out for that. Different characters. Wow. Different characters get affected by attack speed in different ways, and that's cool. Makes them feel cool. Artificer gets like cast speed on a right click, which is good, because it means you can charge him up faster and more adeptly. But I don't know. It's not like I won't take attack speed, but I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I need to... What are we doing? Where's my use items? I need one use item, please. Gesture of the drowned without a use item is just sad, to be honest. I'd love a backup mag too, if possible. No, don't come over here, Bronzong. There's a newt altar up there. Can't ping it. You know, I love stacking Will-o'-the-Wisps. Unfortunately, the most efficient way to stack Will-o'-the-Wisps is with a printer in the late game when you have lots of tier 2 items that you can just smelt down into what you want. Or in multiplayer, when you get like double Shrine of the Mountain and your allies die, and then you pick up like 8 of them. Or 16, if all of your allies die. But oh, all right. Is this good? Hard light afterburner. It's like damage, which is weird. On other characters, it's like, okay, this is cool mobility. But on this character, it's like, wow. I guess we can burst a boss, maybe. It also just lowers the cooldown of the skill, which is pretty good. Now it actually is like a multi-hit attack, so it's good on bosses. It's pretty alright CC when I can aim it correctly. I hate shooting wisps while I'm under this water. We should just hit the teleporter. I would have probably preferred most other tier 3s, but you know what, that's fine. I think it's actually probably better than I give it credit for being. There's an equipment barrel right there. There's also a chest over here. 2 Will-o'-the-Wisps is neat. And a gasoline is also pretty neat. I would love to get a Will-o'-the-Wisp build going here. More Will-o'-the-Wisps, the better. Give them to me. Give me... Yeah, dude. Alright. So actually not great, because I remembered we have Gesture of the Drowned. So this will automatically activate, which is not great. But if I keep an eye on the cooldown, then we can use it effectively. It does still take a second between activating and firing. We got 40 seconds before our next one, and then I can hopefully... Well, I'm probably not going to make it, unless I were to activate the thing right now. And I actually want to go over here and get this chest. I really hate not having any mobility, though. You know? I very dislike not having mobility. It's actually so bad in this circumstance that I have to go all the way over here, up this thing. I'll wait here and fire this, I don't know, over there. Won't do much. Get this chest. We're very far into this stage. Like, the entire level's looted, I guess, at least. We're kind of burning time, though. Wow. boss that it is useless. This is another reason why Artificer feels just kind of clunky, because Ice Wall right now does nothing for us, essentially. Well, I mean, if they come down here, never mind, I take it back. Hey, you're frozen. Don't shoot brass balls. That's cheating. Please fall down to the floor so that I can murder you. Or just die anyway. Where's my other brass contraption? Where is it? Is it on the other side? I'm upset. I'm very upset. Maybe if I sit on top of this log? Yeah, there we go. I figured it out. Ouch, dude. Ouch! Shock elites! Shock elites! Alright, well, thank you for watching. This has been me getting hit with a ball and then exploded by a shock elite, but also dying, you know, 3 other times on this run, or on this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, join my Discord channel, get a role from general chat so that you can talk in Risk of Rain. Type #salmon and then the character that you want to see inside of the Risk of Rain chat. And I will, not the next video, but the video after that probably, I will tabulate the results and figure out which character we're going to do. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.